Hi everyone! In this video, I want to share my experience using Reverso Context, one of the most popular tools for language learners. If you're learning Italian like me, you've probably noticed that sometimes a simple translation isn't enough. You need to see how words are actually used in real life. That's where Reverso Context really stands out. Reverso is an AI-powered translation and dictionary app that helps you learn new words in context. Instead of just giving you a direct translation, it shows you dozens of real sentences, from movies, books, news articles, and everyday conversations, so you can see how Italians actually use those words and expressions. You can use it for free on the web or mobile app, and it supports Italian along with many other languages. The feature I use the most is, of course, context search. I can type any phrase, for example, something like fare una pausa or ci sto pensando, and Reverso instantly shows real Italian sentences using those phrases, along with their translations. It's super helpful because you can see different shades of meaning depending on the situation. Then there's the synonyms and conjugation tools. If I want to expand my vocabulary or check a verb form like andare, I can quickly see full conjugation tables and synonyms. It's a great way to make my Italian sound more natural and varied. Reverso also has a Learn section, where I can review the words and phrases I've searched using flashcards. It automatically creates study decks based on my recent searches or favorites. It's not perfect. Sometimes I need to clean up or adjust what it adds, but it's still a nice feature to help remember what I've learned. And for pronunciation practice, I can listen to how words and sentences are spoken, which makes it easier to match rhythm and intonation. Personally, I find Reverso Context really useful when I come across tricky phrases that don't translate directly from English or Spanish into Italian. For example, if I want to say something like, "Let me know what works for you," literal translations usually sound strange. But with Reverso, I can see real examples like, "Fammi sapere che orario ti va bene," which feel much more natural. It's also a great reference when I write in Italian, because I can double-check if a phrase sounds authentic. The interface is simple, and I like that I can save examples I want to remember. The only small downside is that sometimes I get examples from official or very technical texts, which aren't always useful for everyday Italian. But with a little tweaking of your search terms, it's easy to find what you need. What I really like about Reverso is how it helps me learn through real-life examples instead of isolated words. Seeing Italian in natural contexts makes vocabulary stick better, and it also gives me the confidence to use new expressions in conversation. The conjugation charts and pronunciation options make it easy to check details quickly, and I appreciate that the free version already includes most of what I need. It's an excellent complement to my regular study routine, especially when I want to sound more authentic. Of course, there are a few small downsides. Some translations can be a bit off or too literal, so it's still important to double-check how they're used. The free version limits how many examples you can view at once, unless you create an account, and the app sometimes makes you log in again, which can interrupt the flow a bit. But honestly, those are minor issues compared to how much value you get overall. Overall, I think Reverso Context is a great tool to add to your Italian learning routine. It's especially useful if you want to sound more natural and understand how native speakers really use the language. If you haven't tried it yet, it's free and definitely worth exploring. And if you're interested in improving your Italian fluency even further, there's another tool that's also worth checking out. And that's Think in Italian. Think in Italian is an all-in-one platform that helped me go from memorizing words to actually speaking Italian and thinking in it. It combines structured audio lessons, bite-sized bilingual readings, and a super customizable AI tutor that makes learning feel natural and personal. Let's start with the audio lessons. These are made up of bilingual sentences, like mini dialogues, that show you exactly how to say things in Italian. They're organized into 3 parts, A, B, and C. So it's not just repetition, it actually builds your understanding gradually. I can control the playback speed, adjust the volume, and if I ever get stuck, I just click on any word or sentence and it breaks it down for me. It's a great way to learn grammar patterns and vocabulary without the overwhelm. Honestly, I started recognizing sentence structures and building phrases way faster than with traditional lessons. It just feels more intuitive, more like how we learned our first language. Then there are the readings, which are quick one-minute stories, jokes, dialogues, or even songs. Each one comes with Italian and English audio and a bilingual transcript, so I can listen, follow along, and really see how the language works in context. There are over 1,200 of these, and I love how I can fit them into my day, even when I just have 5 minutes. Now this is where it gets really cool, the AI tutor. This is where I get to talk in Italian, either by typing or recording my voice, and get instant feedback. I can have a casual chat, practice a role-play situation like ordering food or booking a hotel, or even review the lessons I've completed. It adjusts to my level, and the suggestions it gives help me express myself more naturally. Sometimes I'm not sure what to say next, so I just click a button, and it suggests sentences to keep the conversation going. There's even a settings menu where I can change the tutor's personality, tweak how it interacts with me, and see my conversation history. After a few messages, I can even download my chats to track progress over time, which I find super useful. So yeah, between the structured lessons, bite-sized content, and the AI conversation tool, Think in Italian really covers all the angles. It's been the most well-rounded and flexible platform I've used so far to actually speak Italian, not just study it. If you're looking for something that's intuitive, fun, and helps you practice real-world Italian every day, I'd definitely say give it a try. I'll leave a link below so you can check it out.